Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren the Blue, also known as Love the Makeup Artist, and today we are going to be doing a product review. We're going to be diving into the 35T Sweetest Tea Palette from Morphe. I purchased this with my own money, so no, this video is not sponsored, but today we are going to be putting together a look using this palette, and then I'm going to go through the shades with you and possibly even swatch it on my arm. Without further ado, let's dive on in. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows and get myself prepped for playing with the palette off camera, but I'll be right back.
And I'm back. Okay, so I went ahead and I put on some brows. I used Anastasia's Brow Wiz pencil in ash brown. I'll put it in the link box down below. I also use, just to kind of conceal my veins and like the brown behind my eyes. As you can see still see a little bit through, but I used the one layer of the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Swan. And then I topped it with some Anastasia Beverly Hills setting powder, which I conveniently put inside of a little baking cup for myself already. So I went ahead and set it because it does crease a little bit. I know how some people feel about concealer on the eyes, but unfortunately for me, my discoloration is so strong that even colored correctors don't do shit. I tried Naugh-tea, that's one of my favorites. I've even done like Master Camouflage from Maybelline. I've done a few products. I've tried a lot of stuff. Shape Tape from Tarte, probably one of my favorite products. However, I'm very disappointed with the Radiant Shape Tape right now. That stuff just melts. Different formula. It's not as full coverage as its sister, okay? She is very light to sheer coverage, which is okay for some of you lovelies. But for me, with my discoloration, all it does is sheer out and make it look like a light brown with like veining through it. So it's gotta do 6 to 7 fucking rounds of concealer just to get that one to cover up my discoloration. Actually, you know what it reminds me of? Urban Decay's Naked Skin. I don't use that product or that brand anymore, but it does remind me of that stuff. But anyways, enough about other things. Let's talk about her, the Morphe Sweetest Tea Palette. So as you can see, we've got a lot of dark purples and browns, and then we cascade into a nice pink and peach moment up at the top. It's a very pretty color story. I'm looking at it right now without glasses, so all I can see is really like just the blurry meld of colors, but it's very pretty. On first glance, something that catches my eyes the most was probably Chug Along, just because it's a nice bronzy kind of glitzy kind of look, and then Naugh-tea. That one really struck a note with me. And when we do the swatching, you'll notice that this one has like a very pretty sparkle to it, but it's a deep tone brown, and girl loves her browns. So we are gonna play with this bad boy, okay? Anywho, I have used Morphe products in the past. As you know, I have some Morphe brushes and whatever, but to be honest, I have not tried this palette yet. I'm really excited to try this palette. Got it for my birthday like 3 weeks ago now. Oh my god, it's like 4. Oh my god, it's been like 4 weeks. How has it been almost a month? Oh god, okay. Anyways, let's not think about that. It's too much time, it's just slipping past. We're gonna play. So I've got here with me an M433 brush and an M441 brush. I don't really give a shit about the numbers. Sorry guys, I know I should, but really it's just one is a fluffy brush and one is a slightly smaller fluffy brush, as you can see. So that being said, we're gonna go with the slightly smaller fluffy brush. We're gonna go into OG Crew. This one looks like, ooh, she's very peachy. Such a peachy color. I'm thinking of doing like a kind of like smoky eye so I can kind of fit a bunch of these colors in, but we'll see where it takes us, okay? So using a little handheld mirror, you can get these free if you purchase stuff on Dollar Lash Club. I'll put a link down below and also my discount code. It is an affiliate code, so I do make a little bit of percentage off of what you guys purchase. However, you won't be upset because this product, like their products are good, okay? Anyway, so tapping off the excess using the top of my mirror, we're just gonna trace following our crease, okay? Nice gentle pressure, no pressing, don't need to pat it on. We're just making a nice transition shade, okay? You might want to swirl a little bit near that corner just to deepen it a bit. But as you can see, that is already just one Mashugana of the OG crew, okay? That's what she looks like. Tip tap, following through in the other crease. Sorry if this turns into more of a tutorial, it's not supposed to. Guys, I'm trying things. We're trying to build back what once was Lauren Ray Beauty, but now is Love the Makeup Artist. I've been AWOL for a few months because between moving and working and being broke, like, girl's been busy, okay? Can't complain. Moved to a new city, so broader horizons, right? Gotta look to the future. Temptin Hue. I'm Temptin Hue. Get it? I'm Temptin Hue. We're just gonna focus it into that outer corner. Pulling a little bit into the crease, but sticking mostly to the outer corner or outer V of your eye. See how it like just nicely just deepens that? Like this is with the Temptin Hue, okay? That's with Temptin Hue, and that's without Temptin Hue. As you can see, it really just darkens that heavily. Tap, tap, tap. And we're just gonna do the same thing to this eye as best as we can, because this eye always looks a little bit different from me, but that's normal. That's very normal. We all have slightly different eyes, and that is okay. Some people have like completely different eyes, and you know what? That's fine too. You just gotta learn how to use makeup to just, not to make you feel different, but to enhance what you already have. So if you like your eyes, girl, play into it. You want it to look different? Do that like siren eye and round eye. No one's gonna judge. They're just gonna think you're trying to pull off a statement look, right? That's something I learned. In high school, you could definitely pull off anything if you just play confidence into it. Sorry we're sticking to mostly neutrals today, guys. Honestly, like, I'm a neutral queen, but I'll do something playful with the liner, okay? We're gonna go dip into Sweet Tea now. This one's a little bit more of a, I wanna say a more red tone. Like this one's a little bit more of a yellow. Temptin Hue is a little bit more of a yellow tone, while this is more of a red tone brown. But we're just gonna kind of like press this one also into that corner. My God, we're getting deep in that corner. It's okay if you pull it a little bit across the lower lid or lower top lid. We're just trying to like build up some depth and some like shape before we go in with Naugh-tea. Because Naugh-tea, I'm just gonna cover the eye and make it kind of like a smoky eye. But we gotta have some dimension below it so it doesn't look hollow. You know what I mean? We wanna fill that color. We don't want a hollow color. Or like a topper of some sort, you know? Like even if it's like putting it literally on or liner, setting your liner. You could do that with it too, I guess, but we're gonna go a little all out with it, okay? We're gonna go a little all out. My cat is really just trying to get attention right now. I should set him up his own camera. I thought about that and making like a Twitch stream. That would be kind of, or not a Twitch stream. No, you're too good for Twitch. A TikTok. Anyways, so we're gonna take the slightly bigger blending brush now, and taking it while it's clean, we're gonna just lightly blend the outer edge and corner until it looks nice and smooth, okay? Just want it to look nice and blended in there, okay? So now that we look like this, okay, I just look crazy. Trust the process. Anyways, so I don't foil like a normal person. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give ourselves a light spritzing over the look. Give it a second to set down. Once it starts to get a little tacky, that's when you press on the color, okay? Let it dry down a little bit. And while we are letting it dry down, we're gonna grab some of that Naugh-tea onto another fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M506 brush, okay? Okay, there's a lot of flashback in the pan, but luckily since I sprayed setting spray over it, it kind of caught the flashback. Love that for us, love that for us. But anyways, so starting on the outside, just inside, like inside this like lower lid, or like lower, oh that's pretty. The lower part of the upper lid, we're just going to kind of pat it in, but not too crazy pressing, lightly pressing it in, not super. And we want to stick to underneath our natural, okay, like our natural crease. And we want to stay underneath our natural crease for the fact that we're going to be kind of blending it up into those other shades, okay? Press, press, press. I always feel bad when I have to like press into like a client's eye like this. It's not even like that I'm pressing hard, like now feeling it on myself, I'm like, oh god, every time I've been like, sorry if I'm pressing too hard. Girl, I can't even feel a brush. I totally get when they're like, girl, I can't feel you, you're fine. And I'm just over here like overthinking it. Anyways, we're gonna take the slightly smaller fluffy brush that was used for like the brunt of most of the colors. And we're just going to start blending it into our crease. Oh yeah. It's just a nice way to do like a kind of brown smoky eye. I'm sure if you had like one of those base paints, like say like you had whatchamacallit, house slabs, like I know they have some base paints, or like if you had the James Charles base paints, you could probably use the brown as a base and then put this on top, and it would look very pretty. It would look very pretty. I'm not going to deny that. It would look pretty. Unfortunately though, it did not pick up as many sparkles as I thought it would. So that's kind of disappointing. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly go off camera and do the rest of my face, and then I had to wait for my cat to finish up in the fucking litter box before I could finish saying this, but I'm gonna go off camera now to finish my face. I'm gonna put lashes on, liner, the rest of my face, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna do swatchings of the rest of the palette, okay? I'll see you soon. Alrighty guys, so this is how I completed the look. So cute. So I went ahead and put some graphic liner on. I got that from DLC. Got some half lashes, finished the face. I think I look cute. I think it looks good put together. And I didn't want to go over the top with the lips, so we just went with a tint. This is just a tint by ColourPop. It's the Agogo color. Okay. Anywho, so we're going to put our glasses back on because girl is blinder than a bat and can't use contacts right now. So we're going to get into this palette. Okay. So, from what I've seen so far, it's just like any run-of-the-mill Morphe palettes, but we're gonna go ahead and swatch most, if not all, the colors. I'm hoping to hit all of the colors in here, but without further ado, I'm just gonna go, so using a clean finger. The first shade is called Sugar Me, okay? Just gonna put it right under my mushroom there. Okay, just kind of like a pinky kind of shimmery kind of color. Yeah, you guys can see that. The next one is called Chug Along. Yeah, see how it's like a nice bronzy shade there? Pretty. The next color after that one is Temptin Hue. This is one of the colors that we used on our eyes earlier. So as you see, the first swatch is very... It's patchy, I'm not gonna lie there. But you know what? Most are. And that one is Sweet Tea. So, I'm going to the next color, so my fingers are clean. This one is called Always Trending. Ooh, you guys see that? That's like a fucking deep bronze. Ooh, she's pretty. Using my clean middle finger, we're gonna go into Sip Sip. Just pop that right underneath. So that one's not as Lustre as always trending, but that's okay. Into OG Crew. Take a look at how this one stands up next to its siblings. So that one's like just a neutral peach, okay? Just a neutral peach on that one. Going in with my pinky, we're gonna go into peaches. Peaches, 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 peaches. I finally, guys, it is September and I finally watched the Mario movie. My God, I've been behind. But anyway, so this is Peaches. She's kind of like a real bright scarlet color right there. I'm gonna dip right into this one called Spiked. She looks pretty. We're gonna go right under Peaches, and yeah, that's more of a true scarlet. If this is a vegan palette, that's probably some kind of pigment up in there, okay? Using my clean middle finger, we're gonna go into this shade. Ooh, she pretty. Ooh. It's called, oh my God. It's called Spill Awe. That's awe-inspiring. God damn. Now that we are getting our fingers as clean as we possibly can, those are some pressed pigments, so there is some staining on my finger. That was from the color Spiked. So keep that in mind, Spiked does stain. So using my clean finger, we're gonna start on row 3 now. Jesus, Jake. We're gonna go into that color. It is called Chill Moment. And to be honest, she looks like a nice dusty rose. I like that color. She's pretty. And we're, oh, yeah, see, she pretty. So that's Chill Moment right here next to Sugar Me. And then I love the name Sugar Me because I actually know someone who owns a bakery called Sugar Me Cookie. Check it out if you're ever in the Gimli or Interlake area. That shit's good. Anyways, so using a clean finger, we are going to go into the next shade. This one is called Talking Glitz, okay? Oh, she cute! So she's like a kind of coral with like a gold reflect. Color is called Heat Wave. Looks like it had some of one of the brown shades kind of like flecking in it. Anyway, so she looks like another pigment. You know what? I need to like swipe this way. Sorry guys. Make it less copacetic. But as you can see, Heat Wave is another kind of fiery hot kind of coral shade. And then right below it is a shimmer, if I'm not mistaken. And it does look like flaming Cheeto dust. Let's see if you guys can pick that up. See that flaming Cheeto dust right there? Jesus Christ. And that one's called Flaming Hot. I wonder why. I wonder why. So this one's called Contents Are Hot. This is a pretty shade. It's kind of like a maroon, kind of like deep mauve kind of moment, okay? Then the next color, if we can fit it on here, is called Drink It In. Oh, that's kind of cute too. It's like a compliment to the first Dusty Mauve, but this is more of a mauve, right? I had to wipe it on a few times there because it just didn't want to stick. Okay. The next color is called Share Gossip. Oh, she's another pretty shimmer. Pretty shimmer. This one's called Not That Innocent. It kind of reminds me of like a bubblegum Barbie pink. Okay? The staining from some of these guys. Oh, lordy. That's probably why it ended up not selling as much because I got this at Winners, okay? I'm gonna be honest, I bought this from Winners for 25 bucks. So that tells me that this was probably like, they had back stock, you know? But anyways, we're gonna grab the color Grab Drinks. And we're gonna place it right on in here. She's kind of almost a true red, but it's not a true red. It's just shy. The next color we're gonna go into is Naughty. We're just gonna put her in there. So I don't know if you guys can see it. It kind of picked up the gold. Kind of, not really. Oh, yeah, no, barely. Just barely picked up that gold. Kind of pissed me off. I wished it was prettier. It looks pretty on me. Like, I can't complain. I just wish it was sparklier. The next color I'm gonna dip into is called Day in the Life. We're gonna try and put it right in here in this like middle area. See how it's like kind of like another shimmery peach. But this one's kind of a fine mill shimmer. Okay, so this is more of one that's gonna be like more of a, it looks glistening on rather than glittery. Using another clean finger, we're going to go in to Such a Flirt. Such a Flirt. That's pretty. That's actually a really pretty color. Ooh. The next one is a shimmer. This one looks like a Barbie inspired shimmer. Boom. I still haven't watched Barbie. That's still a movie I haven't seen. But that's called Another Round, and I definitely can see myself playing with that one. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that one. The next color is called Like Candy. We are starting to finally dip into the purples. So that's Like Candy. That's pretty. I barely have any space left on my arm. We're gonna have to call in the little bit of the upper. The first color that I'm going to start in this section is Sweetest Tea. We did use this one inside of the look. But we're not gonna go over my vein because that'll add blue to it, so I don't need to do that for you guys. After that, with another clean finger, we're gonna go into the glitter called My Bestie. Oh, that's cute too. She cute. She cute. Ooh. And then we're gonna go into the next shade. It's a lavender called Next Level. Put it up here. You guys can see that, yeah. It's kind of like just like a basic lavender. Okay, that's two swipes because we couldn't get color in the first one. The next one is called Throw a Fit. This is more of a pinkier version of that lilac. Okay, more of its crease kind of color. Shade is called With Attitude. Oh my god, just like the vehicle that just pulled in with pink hubcaps. Fucking attitude, love that. But anyways, With Attitude. We're gonna pop her right here. Almost like a bruise color, that one. Oof. Hopefully it washes off properly because it will look like a bruise on me. In the Mood is the next shade. This one looks like it's gonna be a deep purple. Yeah, that's a nice deep purple. This is the color of what my grad dress looked like. It was like an eggplant purple like that. So that's kind of pretty to me. That's cute to me. The next one, where the hell are we gonna put this? I guess, yeah. The next one is called So Cute. I'm gonna put her right here. Oh, that's another cute one. That's another peachy glitter. Oh, I see an empty spot there. I'm gonna try and put Bomb AF in that one, okay? I love that they choose some of these names so that like you don't get demonetized, like Bomb AF, so we get demonetized. Now with my clean fingers again, like look at the staining. Oh, okay. The next color is called Thirst Trap. Let's put her right there. Oh, she's pretty. You guys can't really see it, but it's like a shimmery purple. Oh, Lord. Okay, we have two more colors, guys. I'm gonna put them up here, right next to the mushroom. But the first color is called Feelin' Saucy. That's my grad dress. That was my grad dress. That's eggplant right there. That's the color. And then the last color, thank fucking Christ, is Ultra Sultry. I have to wipe that one on a couple times because it went on stupid. The palette's colors look like on someone who is palest shade of the range, basically. Like, the colors I use usually, like I love these colors. These are pretty. These are, give you guys the full extent of my arm. Okay. My curvy little arm. Little, I'm fucking 5'10". Okay, so so this is the color swatching. Okay, I really like this palette. This is a nice new heat palette for me. But anyways, let's take a look at the arm. So it looks like pretty much only those purple shades were my big stainers. So that's a really good thing to know. Purple will need something underneath, okay? Let's go through our final thoughts on this palette. So I will say it is a great palette. I'm not saying it's the end all be all palette, but if you like your purples, your corals, your browns, and your pinks, I would suggest the 35T Sweetest Tea Palette from Morphe. I do really like how this palette worked. I will have to dig into it more. We'll probably see it a lot inside of some of my next tutorials. But that being said, I am pretty happy with this palette. I think if you were to buy it, you'd probably be quite happy as well. You do get quite a lot of options for corals and peaches inside the palette, so if you do want more of a pinky 2023-2024, you might want to go for this palette just because it gives you that peachy options, as well as some browns and neutrals and some purples for those evening nights that you want to be a little more sultry, a little more dark, a little more mysterious. Okay, so that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review video, and please let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see more or if you'd like to see less of these. But please, whatever you do, if you haven't yet, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can see more of me, and share me with your friends, because why not? Check me out. Anyways, thank you so much for sticking around to the end. My name is Love the Makeup Artist, also known as Lauren, and yeah, I hope you all have a great day. Love you all. Okay, I'm gonna quickly wet my fingers. Ugh. Makeup wipe. Roadhouse. Anywho. God, I feel like I'm gonna like swatch this on my chair now. My arm is burning. I had arm day yesterday. Why did I do that? Oh my god. Okay, so holding my mirror because my arm is like killing me. Oh my god, I need a new makeup wipe. But not enough time. Rah. It's okay. The next okay, so there was some flashback when I blew, but anyway.